Hello, my name's Bea and welcome to Eso Alimenta's episode dedicated to our top 10 must-have pantry items. Okay, so full disclosure, I am not a professional chef, nor am I a certified nutritionist. I'm just someone who enjoys making some delicious foods with the help of my husband, Nicholas, who's actually a master certified nutritionist. I'm able to put together recipes that are not just tasty, but can also be good for you. So not all of my recipes are gonna be really good for you. You will need to use moderation. So don't eat a piece of cake every day. All right, first up is nutritional yeast. Known to many as nooch, well, at least those that are hipsters. I'm not one, but I try to stay with the times. This bad boy here is a complete protein. That's right, it has 9 essential amino acids. 1 tablespoon of this contains 2 grams of protein. I love to use it in breakfast recipes or any poultry-inspired dishes. It has a savory taste and it goes a long way in the recipe. Okay, item number 2. You're probably wondering, is that soy sauce? Well, yes and no. It's Tamari. It's actually a fermented soy. It's gluten-free and it contains about 25% less sodium than soy sauce. My preference whenever I'm making any Asian-inspired dishes. It's just something that I must have on my shelf. I might also use it whenever I'm making dishes that are kind of like a meat base. Okay, mocking meat. So like if I'm making a seitan, I may put a tablespoon or 2 of this in it. It just gives it a nice complex flavor. All right, number 3, let's talk about the controversial agave. It's my preference to use agave. It comes from a succulent plant, it's not a cactus. It's low in glucose, so it takes a while for it to be absorbed into your bloodstream. That's why it has a low glycemic index. There's controversy about it because at the temperatures in which the agave is processed in, generally it should be between 120 and 125 degrees, but you know, there's talks that not everyone adheres to that. It's my preference. You know, it's up to you if you want to use something else, but it's my number 3 item. All right, number 4 is farro. It's an ancient grain like quinoa. It's packed with proteins and fiber and minerals and antioxidants. 1 serving of this is equivalent to about 200 calories and 7 grams of protein and fiber. I like to use this in place of rice. I make rice pudding actually out of farro, and it's pretty delicious. It's a must-have grain for me in my pantry. All right, number 5 is black beans. Why black beans? Well, they help to reduce blood sugar levels. They're nutrient dense. They are high in folic acid, vitamin B, calcium, potassium, magnesium. In short, this is a superfood. All right, number 6, rolled oats. Why rolled oats? Okay, well, they help to lower blood pressure. They contain anti-inflammatory and anti-itching benefits. I enjoy putting them in any of my recipes that call for flours, in particular pancakes. I enjoy making overnight oats with them. They're just an amazing item to have on your shelf. All right, number 7 looks like a flour. It's actually chickpea flour. And you're probably wondering why chickpea flour, why not, you know, like whole wheat flour? Well, it's packed with vitamins, minerals, proteins. It actually contains polyphenols, which is a beneficial antioxidant. It helps to fight free radicals. So it's a cancer-fighting agent. Who'd know? All right, number 8 is all about oils. On my left, I have avocado oil, and on my right, I have extra virgin olive oil. Both of them are monounsaturated fats, which basically says, you know, they remain liquid at room temperature. unlike something like a butter or lard, where at room temperature remains solid. So both of these oils help to support brain development and energy, and they're great at building healthy skin and are beneficial for your hormones as well. Now, when it comes to oils, I am very cautious because my fear is that during my cooking, any oil that I use, I'm going to want to make sure that it doesn't break down while I'm cooking it. So it's really important to understand the smoking points of the oils that you choose to use when you're using oils. So avocado oil has a super high smoke point of about 500 degrees. So basically you can cook it in anything. Whereas extra virgin olive oil will start to break down after the smoking point of 325 degrees. So if I'm to bake a cake, which generally calls for the oven to be set at 350 or even 375, I'm going to look towards the avocado oil. Whereas the extra virgin olive oil I might use like in a salad or some very super light cooking because I don't want it to break down. Number 9 is vegetable broth. Why vegetable broth? Well, I could use it in just about anything. I could use it to make beans. I can use it to make soups, to add a little liquid to any type of grain that I'm making. It gives it a nice savory taste. So obviously vegetable broth is animal free. It's just simply vegetables that are strained and simmered. Whereas something like a stock is usually a liquid that's been simmered in bones. I know out there I've seen vegetable stock, so I'm a little leery about it. I tend to stay away from anything that's stock and will usually pick up anything that's a vegetable broth. Always take a look at the back of the ingredients just to make sure the ingredients are animal free. So number 10, very last item, but it's actually one of my favorites. It is walnuts. It's an excellent source of antioxidants. It helps fight oxidative damage to the body, including damage from LDLs, which is the bad cholesterol. It's rich in omega-3 fatty acid and fiber. This is definitely a superfood and one that I like to keep at home. Just a side note, when it comes to nuts, I will usually not store it in my pantry. I will store it in the refrigerator because they tend to become rancid once you open them, so they don't have a long shelf life. So thank you for taking the time to watch my video today. I hope it was helpful or maybe even just entertaining. I do encourage you to watch Eso Alimenta's food video, so stay tuned.